Right, so normally you would see me messing about with my E36 track car, which I've been building for what seems like forever, which has actually started to take shape. I'm actually going to be taking a little break away from that in this YouTube video to talk to you about an upcoming Cars and Cuppas event that we've got going on in the next couple of weeks. So if you don't know, I run a business called Cars and Cuppas, which we do regular car meets in Exeter, usually at Greendale Farm Shop. So we hold a regular cars and coffee style event at the farm shop where we tend to have around 200 cars ranging from sports, classic performance, supercars and everything else in between. Been doing that for the last 2 years on a monthly basis, and it's been going really, really well. To end summer off in style, we're going to be doing something a lot different. So we're at a different venue, which is Winslade Park, and we're going to be holding a massive car event there. So I'm jumping on this video today to talk to you a little bit about it, explain what we're doing and try and get some of you guys along. And then obviously I can answer any questions in this videos that some people might have if they come in and they want to know and find out a little bit more. Later on in the video, you'll see me actually give you a very small, brief little tour of the grounds and talk to you a little bit about exactly what we're doing there, just so you've got an idea and you can sort of visualize what the event's going to look like and where it is and all that sort of stuff. So basically, with the event, we've got space on the lawn for up to 500 cars. Well, probably more than 500 cars, to be fair. But we've probably had about 500 applications for the event, which is awesome. We've probably got space for about 600 to 700 cars, to be fair. So we might end up needing to get a few more car applications in. But so far, so good. We're in the right direction. We've got some amazing cars already booked and already ready to display on the lawn itself. If anyone's not familiar with Winslade, it's basically a massive manor house, which is actually a full-time business in itself in the week. And obviously on the weekends they do weddings and all that sort of stuff there. So there's a massive lawn area which we'll be doing the car event in. And we're also going to use some of the outside surrounding areas as well to provide a bit more of the car show. Basically, we're going to be using the inside of the manor for a few different things. So the F1's on that weekend, so inside the manor we're going to be screening the F1, which will be pretty cool. So if you get bored of the cars outside, you can head on in and watch the F1 unfold, which will be quite cool. So yeah, we should have between sort of 400 to 500 cars on display, ranging from sports, classic performance, supercars and everything else in between. We've also got some car clubs joining us. So Aston Martin Owners Club Devon's going to be joining us, so they're going to be bringing about 10 different Aston Martins, ranging from your DB5 up to your new DB11 and all that sort of stuff. We've got the TVR Club, we've got the Bath Club, we have got SEC, which is the supercar club, the local supercar club based down in Taunton, and they've got people from all over the southwest and surrounding areas that are part of that club, so that'd be quite cool. I think they're bringing up to 10 cars, and we're also going to be joined by some local businesses as well, and we've got 3 big headline sponsors that are actually sponsoring the event, which is awesome. So that's First Flexi Lease, Exeter Diesels and Hell Performance. So they're going to have a huge presence on the day at the event, and they're going to be doing giveaways and talking to you about their services and their products and all that sort of stuff. So for those that don't know, First Flexi Lease is a local leasing company, so they lease out cars, vans and all sorts of commercial vehicles. They lease vehicles to sort of personal clients, as well as obviously your commercial clients as well. Personal is probably not the right word, but whatever the word is for it, they do that. And they've got some cool Land Rover Defenders up for grabs at the minute, which, yeah, if I had a few more pennies in the bank, I'd probably be getting a lease deal on a nice new Defender 90. Then we've got Hell Performance, which a massive company, but they're actually based on the outskirts of Exeter. We did hold a car event at Hell Performance at Christmas, which was really cool. So they do sort of your braided brake lines, they do clutch lines, they do calipers, they're moving into push bikes. They've got loads going on, which is absolutely good, where it's absolutely mega to see. But yeah, that's like a huge business really, considering it's just based out of Exeter. So that's cool to see. So they'll be bringing down some customer cars and they'll be bringing down some tasty bits, which will be awesome. They might even end up doing, like, you might even be able to get like brake lines and all that sort of stuff made up on the day. I have to confirm that for sure, but that's what they'll be doing on the day, hopefully. And then we've got Exeter Diesels, who've been doing a lot with Land Rovers Devon at the minute. So they're a local van dealer, so they specialise in selling used vans and Defenders. Actually, they like their Defenders as well, which is cool to see. I think each of the business will be doing sort of giveaways all throughout the day. So you might be able to win some freebies, like some merch, some hats, and all that sort of stuff, which would be awesome. We're also going to be joined by Vanguard, so they're going to be sponsoring the Show and Shine paddock. So within the event, we're going to do a Show and Shine section where we handpick sort of 20 of the cars to be displayed in the Show and Shine area, and it'll be like a bit of a concours d'elegance where they get judged and all that sort of stuff, and the winner will walk away with best of show, which would be awesome. We've got some lovely cars that are already selected for that, which we can't wait to see on the lawn at Winslade Manor. As well as that, we've obviously got Victory, which is obviously what I'm part of, so me, Felix and Josh. Felix will be on the stand on the day at Winslade, promoting some of the upcoming competitions that we've got going on. So if you're into sort of competition companies online, make sure that you go check that out. The link's in the description down below. You can get some... Well, you've got a chance to win some awesome prizes. And if you use code Cars Cuppas 10, you get 10% off all of the competitions. But Felix will be there on the day promoting all of the competitions that we've currently got on the site, which will be really cool. We'll also be joined by Karcher Exeter, so Southwest Karcher Centre. So they're going to be doing some live demos on the day, showcasing how the products are used on cars and all that sort of stuff. So that'll be awesome. So they'll be bringing down a selection of pressure washers, hoovers, and wet and dry vacs. So yeah, you get the opportunity to use them. If you've never used the wet and dry vac before, obviously you'll have the opportunity to use them on the day. We've also got Virtue Land Rover Exeter joining us, so they're going to bring a few Land Rover models from Defenders, Discoveries, Range Rover Sports, and maybe even the new Defender Octa, which would be awesome, which we always love to see. So Pete and Son there have managed to sort out, I believe, 7 cars, so 7 different models, or there'll probably be a couple of the same models but different sort of specs and all that sort of stuff. So that'd be really cool. Who else have we got? I think we've got a few more, to be fair, but I can't remember off the top of my head. I think Mercedes-Benz are joining us, so they're going to bring a couple of cars down, and we've got a few other businesses joining us. I think we, as well as in the Show and Shine paddock, BC Details is going to be joining us, showcasing some of the detailing products. So obviously got a big detailer network on this subscriber base, so yeah, make sure you check out BC Details for some products, and they'll obviously be sponsoring some stuff to the Show and Shine, which would be awesome. But it's shaping up to be a really good day. Obviously, as well as the cars, we've got the businesses, and then we've got the stunning backdrop that is Winslade Manor. They're going to be doing food all throughout the day, so they're going to be open up for Sunday lunch. The cafe will be open downstairs, which is where they're screening the F1, and then obviously we've got outside catering, so we've got tea and a coffee van, we've got pizza and all of that cool stuff. So I'm really looking forward to it. It should be a awesome day. It's obviously our biggest event that we've ever done. Obviously we've done these Cars and Cuppas events in the past on a smaller scale, which run between 9 and 12. This one is obviously an all-day event, which will start at 10 and finish at 4. Obviously, because it's a proper car show as well, all the cars will need to be in, all the show cars will need to be in before 10, and they won't be able to leave until 3. So yeah, although it is going to be a really good day, obviously we've just got to make sure we've got the weather. We've got a lot of rain at the minute, but I'm kind of hoping, because September's been really wet, I'm hoping that the end of it will be good. The date is Sunday the 21st of September, so if you are around for it, please do make sure you come along. It's £20 per person if booked in advance, so make sure you get your tickets now, or if you're coming on the day, it's £25 on the gate, or you can get them online still for £25 on the day. If you want to show your car, it's all you got to do is head over to the Cars and Cuppas website, go on the same booking link as you would if you're buying a ticket, and there's an apply section. If you send in some photos of your car and a little brief description, we'll go through it, we might accept you, and if you are accepted, you'll be on the lawn and you'll get a free driver's ticket. So that's the other benefit. If you are on the lawn, you get a free driver's ticket. So yeah, make sure you get your show car applications in. Obviously the only thing is you need to be on the lawn all day, but it should be a cool event. We've also organised some games, so like wedding games and all that sort of stuff, so there'll be an opportunity to do that. If you've got family with kids, you'll have the opportunity to do some cool things. I think that is it from what I want to talk about. I just wanted to jump on it this week because obviously we've got just under 2 weeks to go So I thought I'd briefly explain exactly what's going on and just explain what we're up to over the next sort of week or so, just so you get an idea. E36 content will come back after this event, most likely. I'll try and put up a few more videos because we're making really, really good progress with that. So if you want to get back on it with the E36 content, you just have to wait a week or two. I'll try and do a big video of the Cars and Cuppas event, just so you can see. Well, if you didn't go, you could get a bit of an insight into what it's like, because we're hopefully going to do 2 more of them next year, which would be perfect. But if anyone's got any questions about the event, drop a comment down below and then I'll answer them in the comments down below. But it should be a really, really good day out. Even if you're not coming, if you can support us on the Cars and Cuppas socials by sharing the post, liking it, commenting and all that sort of stuff, that will help in itself. But what I'll do now, you'll join me at Winslade Park, where we was filming some stuff with one of the sponsors, First Flexi Lease, and you can get a bit of an idea on the event itself, what we're going to be doing, and obviously you get a bit of an insight into how it's all going to be laid out. So yeah, make sure you keep watching to find that out, and hopefully see you at Winslade Park on Sunday the 21st of September. You're currently joining me down at Winslade Park. We're going to be doing a large Cars and Cuppas event here on Sunday the 21st of September. We're just doing a little photo shoot to promote some stuff for the event over the next couple of weeks, which you'll see on all of our social medias. We're joined by the guys at First Flexi Lease, who have brought down some awesome bits of kit. First Flexi Lease are actually going to be sponsoring the event, so they're going to be having a stand here at the event at Winslade Park, and they're going to be doing what they can to help promote it for us and bring some customers down of theirs. So they've currently got this lovely Ferrari 488 Pista, they've got an Audi R8, a new Golf R, and they're about to bring down a Defender 130. You're joining us this afternoon with Dan, who's grabbing some photos of all of the cars outside the manor, and I thought what I'd do in this video is show you around the grounds and show you what you can expect to see at our Cars and Cuppas Sunday Showcase event. I thought I'd show you around the grounds at Winslade Park, just for those that are coming down to the event in September. You can get a bit of an idea beforehand to see how it's all going to work. So we've got this whole space here for all of the show cars and businesses. So we've got enough applications for 500 cars. So there'll be 500 cars on the lawn, ranging from sports, classic performance, supercars, and everything else in between. We'll also be joined by some local businesses as well. So obviously we're down here today with First Flexi Lease, who are going to be sponsoring the event. We're also going to have some local dealerships joining us. We're going to have Virtually Land Rover Exeter. We're hopefully going to have your likes of Westerly BMW, Mini, and all of that sort of stuff. And then there'll be some other local businesses like Help Performance. We'll hopefully have Exeter Diesels come down, so some of the local independent businesses. But effectively, we'll have this whole area for all of the show cars and businesses. And on a day like this, it should be absolutely awesome. We've just got to hope and pray the weather's going to be good. I'll show you around some of the other spots around the park, just so you can get an idea on what you can expect on the day. But other than that, we're literally just down here filming some content, ready to promote the event, which we'll see on the socials over the next couple of weeks. But yeah, let me show you some of the key points and some of the key things that we'll be having throughout the day on Sunday the 21st of September. So those that come into our event as a show car, you'll actually be coming a lot earlier. So the event will start at 10, but show cars and businesses will be joining us from 7 AM, because we want to have the whole field all sorted and all parked before the show begins. So basically you'll follow it all the way along up here, and then the show cars will end up on the field and general visitors will end up in the main section of the car park. Winslade Park is situated literally 2 minutes off the M5. So if you're traveling from a bit of a distance and you're on the motorway, it's really easy access to the event. And if you have a look, we've got a nice long drive, so there won't be any problems with queuing and all of that sort of stuff. But I'll probably jinxed it now, we'll probably have loads of queues. But the idea is obviously all of the show cars and businesses will be there from the early Sunday morning, and all the visitors will come from 10 o'clock and they'll all be parked up at the manor. And we'll quickly have a little walk up at the manor and I'll show you what it's like up there and talk to you about some of the cool things that we're going to have up by the manor itself. So this is the top part of our event. We're obviously at the manor. We're going to try and get a few really special cars to go up on this lawn section up here. So this will be all the outdoor seating area where they'll be doing a barbecue, food, they'll be doing music and all that sort of stuff. And you can literally enjoy the view out onto the lawn of all the cars. So if we spin around, this is the view and the backdrop that you'll have when you're sat having lunch or breakfast, or depending on how long you're here for. We'll have all the cars on this lawn area here. By the looks of it, Billy's just arrived in the Defender 130, so Dan can crack on and get some photos of that. But yeah, like I say, this will make an awesome backdrop. When we've got the cars over there taking photos of everything this way, on a day like this, it's going to be epic. Like I say, other than that, it's pretty straightforward. It's going to be a large car event. We've got show car applications still open. We'll have music. Winslade will be providing all the food and all that sort of stuff. We just need to make sure we get the cars, and we need to make sure we get the weather. But we're really, really looking forward to it. We're just about to do some more photos on the cars down there. So we'll do a little bit of filming down there. We can meet First Flexi Lease. They can talk a little bit about what they're going to do at the event, and we can talk a little bit further about what you can do at Winslade Park at our Sunday showcase event. You're currently joining me down at Winslade Park with Art from First Flexi Lease. You guys are going to be getting involved with our event. You're actually going to be sponsoring it. Do you want to explain a little bit about what you guys do and what you're going to be doing on the day of our event?
Yeah, sure. So at First Flexi Lease, we specialise in providing both finance and the new vehicles to new startup companies. So whether they're a limited company or sole trader or simply someone who's thinking about going out on their own, we're there to help. So traditionally, with the new startup businesses, main lenders wouldn't really entertain an idea, but we're here to help. We're working in a completely different manner.
And you do leases on cars, vans, commercial vehicles, everything?
Yeah, exactly that. So predominantly commercial vehicles, but obviously we can do cars, nothing stopping us from doing that. Or even if you fancy something a bit sportier, we can definitely help with that too.
And you guys are going to be sponsoring our Sunday showcase event, and you're going to be coming down there with a trade stand. You're going to be bringing a few cars and promoting everything that you do at First Flexi Lease. What are you going to be bringing down?
So you will get to meet our team. There'll be quite a few of us. So we're going to have some few show offers on as well. I'm not going to tell you exactly what cars we're bringing, but we're talking to a friend of ours, and there will be stuff around that definitely will be tasty and worth your while.
We've already got some nice cars here today, just this pre-event.
Just a bit of a selection, but this is what we do.
So mate, thanks for coming down, we appreciate it. Thanks for getting involved with this event and sponsoring it. We're looking forward to having you involved. And everyone that wants to come down, it's Sunday the 21st of September. Make sure you get your tickets. Come down and see First Flexi Lease. Where can they find you? Is it all on social media?
Yeah, all on social media, Instagram, Facebook, or simply Google best van deals in Exeter or Devon, and you'll be able to find us directly.
So make sure you give them a shout for all your lease deals, and we'll see you on Sunday the 21st of September.
We'll see you all there.